Welcome to Paperback Perspectives, a podcast about books, where your hosts, Ryan, Kaylin, and Annette, give you their perspectives on all things reading. Cozy up in your favorite book nook and let's dive in.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Paperback Perspectives, Chapter 19. Woo!
Woo! He's back.
I'm back,
Welcome
everybody.
back to you.
Thank you. My back is feeling a little bit better. I can sit up,
Woo!
which is progress. We're doing it.
We're excited for you.
We're getting there. Thankfully, I have a really good physical therapist. She's billing me like crazy.
You got insurance.
She also provided you with coffee.
She did provide me with coffee. It's a PT coffee shop.
Yeah.
It's a 2-in-1. Kaylin, business idea?
That is a really good idea.
I think we got something here.
Hold on, I can't take your hot packet off yet. I need to finish brewing your coffee. If you burn, the coffee will fix it. It's fine.
There we go. Perfect. We'll just make it iced.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was good.
But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Life updates. Did you guys do you have other life updates that you want to throw in?
I do. We didn't really go into that a ton. So
Okay, perfect. I haven't
If you
listened
missed
to
our
it.
last
I haven't
episode,
listened yet.
Ryan was not on there and we interviewed an author. So we kind of got cut straight to the chase because we were doing it via Zoom and we were a little limited there. So
and we were just too excited to get to the
We were.
meat and potatoes.
I know. Little Bella Bean on Blueberry Lane was a successful story.
Which I got the book and I read it. It's so cute.
So cute.
Isn't it?
It's adorable.
The sweetest book.
I love it.
Yeah.
I know.
Super cute.
In news about that, we have some upcoming announcements about sharing that with kids and classes, but we're kind of working on the details, so we'll share that in a future podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to keep listening to other episodes.
You're hooked.
Sorry.
Nice. That was a good way to get him back.
Kaylin, update your life.
Well, Sam and I did we kind of talked about this last time, big travel month in October. So we were actually in 10 states, if you count layover states in the month of October, which is kind of a fun fact.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So we traveled to Maine, which was an awesome vacation. It was fantastic. We were there for like 8 days. We went hiking, sea kayaking. We went to LL Bean headquarters, which is like their they have like a ton of different, it's like a campus essentially of LL Bean stores. Yes.
I have a question as someone who's only lived in the Great Plains and only really knows land things. Is sea kayaking different than just normal kayaking?
I asked our guide this. And yes, it is. The kayak is different than like a lake kayak. Well, he said you can use the ones we used in the ocean, like in the lake as well. But basically
not
it's
the lake ones in the ocean.
You can, it just would be a lot choppier.
Okay.
So the ocean one's really
You'll just
like
die.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah, it's fine.
The sharks will find you faster.
Tis a flesh wound.
Yeah. The ocean ones are made to like cut the waves a lot more. So like you're going through and you really don't get a ton of like ooh. It's really just like you can hear it like cutting through the waves. Ooh. And it's also built where it's like sealed all throughout, where the other ones there's like more of the front and the back are like a little heavier, so the sea ones are lighter. So
Interesting.
yeah, we did that, and we would like kayak to a bunch of different islands of the archipelago. Did I say that right?
Archipelago.
I never know what to say.
You can say words however you want.
I've heard it both ways.
Our Airbnb person, she was from Italy, and what did she call it? An archipelago.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, and she's from Italy.
She's fancy.
Yeah. She was cool. Her name was Fabiola.
I thought you were... Oh, that's fun. I thought you were saying yes, like you know Italian over here.
Yes.
Yes, that is the correct way to say it in Italian.
Yeah. We also went lobstering, so we got to go like pull up some lobster traps and pick up lobsters. We can insert a picture here, Sam, of us holding our lobsters. We went on a bike lighthouse tour and we ate all the food and all the seafood, and it was amazing. So we did that. Highly recommend anyone wanting to go to Maine. It's so fun. We went to Acadia National Park is where we did our hiking, and that was gorgeous.
Did you see Stephen King?
We did not, but every single bookstore you go to in Maine has like a very dedicated section to Stephen King. So we did not see him, but he was felt.
Moving right along.
Anyway,
Then we also have been to Chicago. Sam got to go.
Oh, the bean was felt in Chicago.
The bean was
touched
felt.
The bean.
Sam touched.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh. That big bean.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Do we need to
Moving-
clear this up?
Moving along.
Here's a picture. Bow.
Silver bean.
Okay.
Cool.
So we went to the bean.
Yes, we did.
Which Sam told me that it's apparently not called the bean. It's called something else.
I
But
should look that up.
Um,
Keep talking.
But everybody calls it that.
everyone calls it
It's
that.
actually le bean.
Yes.
Is that Italian
Yes.
Yeah.
or French?
Yes.
Chicagoan.
They're the same.
Yeah. This is where we went.
It's called Cloudgate is the official name. But everyone calls
Nope.
it the bean.
Yeah. So we went to the concert. If you watched the last podcast, my recommendation at the end was the vinyl of the band that we went to listen to in Chicago, Young Gun Silver Fox. And Sam was like a kid on Christmas morning getting to see them. It was awesome. They were fantastic. We got to meet
I
them.
was gonna say, it wasn't just like a normal concert though. Like, describe the venue, because I feel like that's what
That's
made this
true.
so special.
It was at a winery, so your tickets to the show were your seats for where you'll dine, and we got really good wine, yummy food, and a great show. And the atmosphere was just really cool.
You said there was like 200 people, like 250, right? Something like that?
Like yeah,
it was pretty small.
yeah, probably I would say smaller than that actually, but yeah, it was really, really cool. We got to meet them, super genuine, like down to earth people, and yeah, they were, and kind of weird, but that's kind of fun.
Yeah, they were nice to the kid in the candy store.
Sam, would you say your quote that you said that you texted them after the show?
Oh, what did I say?
You said
they were like fun and weird in the best way possible.
well, and then you said
Never meet your heroes, kids, unless your heroes
unless
are
they're funky.
Which I love that quote.
yeah,
We should have that on the wall.
A
yeah.
quote wall. Yeah, we'll just
Yeah.
do a
That'd
big
be
whiteboard.
awesome.
That would
That's
be
actually
awesome.
a really cool idea. Our favorite quotes from
here we go.
books.
That would be
Bam!
awesome.
Quote
Yeah,
of the up.
yeah. And then
That'd
we
be cool.
also
Quote of the app.
whoa,
This is brilliant.
this is definitely one of our ADD podcasts.
Nope. We're locked in,
ADHD
baby.
podcasts, whatever you want to call
All
it.
right. What were we
Where else did
talking
you
about?
go?
We also went to Indiana Dunes National Park, so we knocked off 2 national parks.
Wow.
Indiana Dunes is really cool. It's like super fine sand in these just heaping huge dunes in Indiana. Like, what? Where does that come
Shores
from?
of Lake Michigan?
Lake Michigan, yep. But you I mean, there's different hikes, but you can like hike away from the lake and the sand just keeps on going. And they're just huge dunes, like mountainous dunes. It's like, what? You're in Indiana?
And not very far from Chicago, right?
It's like 45 minutes from
You can
Chicago.
see
Oh,
it
wow.
across the pond.
Yeah, when you're on the shoreline, you can look across and the Chicago skyline's right over there. It's really cool.
cool.
Yeah. So people kind of poo-poo that national park if you look it up. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So
Well, I poo-poo them.
yeah, there you go. Anyways, that's it for me.
Well, you went to California.
Well, we did that too, but that wasn't really anything.
That was just like a one-day stop
Yeah.
kind of thing, right?
Yeah. That
But
wasn't really
California
Yeah.
in the winter.
yeah. It was kind of ironic because the Wolves were playing in LA the day we left. Then the Vikings were playing in LA the day before the Vikings were playing the day we left. The Wolves were playing the 2 days after. And then the Wolves were playing in Indiana like 2 days after we left Chicago.
They're
And
following
then
you.
they were going to be back in Minneapolis like when we were flying back.
Oh,
So they just kept like chasing us around.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So either Vikings or Wolves, they were just like following us around. It was funny.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it.
I don't really want to go after that because my life updates are much less interesting.
All lifed up.
Make it up.
Nope, I can't speak.
Well, I
something
was
cool.
traveling to Italy and I ran into
Fabiola.
No, I didn't. She was in Maine. I was just going to say that I'm settling into fall mode. Like I'm ready to cook soup and curl up with a blanket and read books. And I've made that, like, I'm letting go of summer and I'm ready for that fall vibe.
You got the mental transition.
I do. Yeah.
I'm with you.
I know. Let's see. We did make a trip to Sioux Falls since we did the podcast, I think, and met friends and had a great time there. Just
You did a cool scavenger hunt.
We did, and Sioux Falls is just a town with a really cool vibe. They have so many fun restaurants and wine bars and cool patio places to hang out. We did a little scavenger hunt mystery where you drive around town and find these clues, and it's just a fun place if you need somewhere not that. If you're from here and you need somewhere not that far away to go,
How far
it's a
is
fun
it?
spot. Less than 200 miles.
Okay.
It's about a 4-hour drive
Okay. So
from Grand Forks.
yeah.
Straight shot on the interstate.
All right.
It's pretty easy. And navigating there, it's super easy to travel around.
Yeah.
Like, they have a really cute zoo. We didn't go there this time, but we've been there before.
I like zoos.
It's a really cute zoo. Last year when we had gone there, it was right around Halloween time, and they were having Boo at the zoo, and they had like really cute displays and pictures of the animals in costumes and really cute things. They were getting ready to have a big kids thing.
Cool.
So that's my life updates. Pretty short and sweet, right?
Well, I'm just looking at my calendar for the last month trying to figure out what I did. And I got a haircut.
Woo!
So that was pretty
In Italy?
cool.
Or-
On the moon.
Okay. How long was the layover?
Instantaneous.
We were time traveling again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got bored and I discovered time travel again.
You've been to some tailgating.
We've done a lot of tailgating for UND
Cora.
football. Yeah, cute pictures of my dog pew, 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 all over the place.
Just spam the screen.
She is the cutest little puppy, and she's starting to look more like an adult dog now, which is simultaneously cute and sad because I miss when she was tiny. But also she's getting her cute like curls in her fur. And it's really cute. And she's a really good dog. Except when she's not. So yeah, gone to a couple UND football games. That's pretty much about it.
And your back is feeling better.
My back was hurt. Now it's feeling better. And Lauren, because she's the best wife of... Oh, boy.
We're back.
I can't believe that's never happened before, where a phone call's interrupted the podcast.
That actually is pretty
of all
crazy.
this time.
Yeah.
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 Jeepers. Okay.
It was the moon people.
All right, go ahead.
I was saying that I have the best wife ever because the Switch 2 came out earlier this year, and I've been telling
The
Lauren
Nintendo Switch.
the Nintendo Switch 2, and I've been telling Lauren over and over again so many times, like, I want to get a Switch, and Lauren's like, I don't know, like, it's a lot of money, first of all, like, it's expensive, plus with all the tariffs and stuff, like, the price has been up, and then, like, it's only been out for a little bit, so then there was, like, there's not a lot of games out right now, but because I'm a massive nerd, the new Pokemon game came out, and
What
because
color is it?
it's Pokemon Legends ZA.
What? What
Yeah.
happened to them being named after colors?
The last one was Scarlet and Violet.
Okay. I feel like every year for Christmas when you were a kid, there was a different color Pokemon that you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon game.
At
Like,
some
yeah.
point, you run out of
Pokemon
colors.
brown.
Pokemon-
Pokemon
No.
cat puke.
Brown.
Pokemon.
I don't poo-poo your
I'm just
hobbies.
kidding.
So I was like, I really want to play it because I'm actually like 6 years old and I think it's really, really fun. And Lauren, at one point, because I was like bringing it up all the time, she's like, you need to stop asking me because you're annoying me and you're never going to get it at this rate. I was like, okay, fine.
that was a total mom line right there.
That was.
Lauren has to pull the mom
Or
line on me
teacher,
quite a
or
bit.
teacher line.
Yeah.
And then so I just asked her, I was like, just like, give me a time frame. Like, are we thinking like Christmas, like as it gets? She's like, no, like, it won't be Christmas. It'll be like before. Okay, fine. This was back in like mid-October. And then she says, oh, like my coworker is going to borrow our like cooler because they're going on a trip. So would you go run downstairs and grab that so we can like clean it out for him? I was like, yeah, fine, whatever. And because I'm lazy, I didn't go do it. She told me that like early in the morning, and I was like, yeah, I'll get it done like later. Like, it's cleaning out the cooler, it'll take me 2 minutes. Like, I don't have to do it right now. And so then it comes to that night, it's like 9 o'clock at night or something like that, and Lauren's like, oh, did you do this? I was like, no, I'll go do it now since you need it in the morning or whatever. I go down, I open up the cooler, just see what's in there, and that little stinker sneaky bought a Nintendo Switch 2 for me and hid it in the cooler, and my dumbass didn't go do it, didn't go grab the cooler.
Could have been doing
I
it
could
all
have been
day.
playing it all day long.
I love that she didn't like push it. She was just like, eh.
No, she's like, he's
Your
going to
problem.
find it when he's going to find it. And now I'm like, this is a lesson.
So now when Lauren brings up some task, are you just like sprinting in the room to do it?
Yeah, I'm like, she's like, will you go do the dishes? I'm like, she's put something in the dishwasher.
What's in the sink?
This is so exciting.
I know. So
Oh, it's just dishes.
anyway, it's awesome. I love it. The game's super fun, and I'm an idiot. That's my life update.
That's a good life update.
He
Yeah.
had texted me about that, and the line I loved, he texted me, being annoying works! Exclamation point. Yeah, sure
That's
does.
the
Congrats.
That's
So-
the lesson here,
If
kids.
there's
So
one
many
thing to
life
take away.
lessons you got in that one trip.
If you annoy your significant other enough, you will get what you want.
And also listen to them when they ask you to do something.
And
There's
also
two
make
lessons to be
and
had.
also listen to your significant other.
Well, I'm going to have to hear about that new woodworking tool that John wants a lot more now when he listens
Oh,
to
boy.
this, aren't I? Oh, boy.
Dad, hey, you and me, it works.
The power of
care
editing. I can
How
get
many
rid of this.
times
Anyway,
she says no,
Let's go on to reading
or she
updates,
pulls a
shall
knife
we?
on you, it'll work.
Kaylin has a giant list of reading updates.
Can I go first?
Yeah,
I haven't read a book in like
that's okay.
2 or 3 months.
No reading shame.
No reading
I just
shame.
want to get it out. I haven't read a book.
I don't know if you guys have heard that Switch 2 came out. And
That's a big part of it.
Could these facts be related?
Yeah.
There's also one of my recommendations is a big reason why, besides the Switch 2, why I haven't been reading. And it's a YouTube channel, and I'll talk about it later. Yeah, I just haven't been in a reading mood lately.
That's okay.
And audio
Maybe you need some of your
or
Pokemon
physical.
books from when you were a kid.
Maybe something to just pull me out of my rut. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just haven't been in a reading mood, and I think
okay.
it's. We were talking about this earlier. I think it's because of Beartown. Like it just,
It kind of pulled you down.
it's a good book, but it's a heavy book, and
It
it
is.
just kind of, I don't know.
So one of the topics we thought about today was suggesting books to help you.
Yeah, we can get to that
Love it.
later, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. I'll put all your hate comments down below, Kaylin. Let me hear it. I didn't read a book.
I'm not judging. It's everyone has their own paces,
I have a really slow pace.
and that's okay.
Okay, I'm done. Go,
Okay.
Kaylin.
Okay.
Awkward moment there. Silent.
I'll edit it out.
Go.
Now we're making it awkward just on purpose for you, Mom.
Okay, so I've read a few. We'll just dive into that. I won't go into all of them because it's quite a few. But I read Go as a River by Shelley Reed, which I discussed last time. This is one of Mom's favorite.
On my top 5 list.
5-star
Top
read.
3?
I believe I also rated it a 5-star. I believe. And it's just, she just writes so beautifully. It's just, I know we've kind of touched on this book a lot before, but I think she just writes just so eloquently and detailed, and like you just feel like you're there. I'm going to read another part of it. I know I've done this before, but I just feel like it's super. I actually had Sam read it after I was done reading it, this section, because I was just like, it is just so well written and so just beautifully put. So here I go. And you don't actually have to know of anything that's happening in the book. It's just listening to like how she describes things and how she writes, her writing style, her prose, if you will. So, yes, Zelda was right that I, like my orchard, had been resilient in new soil. Uprooted by circumstance, yet able to get on with things anyways. But I had also faltered and fallen, lost my resolve, and curled into fear more times than I could count. Strength, I had learned, was like this littered forest floor, built of small triumphs and infinite blunders. Sunny hours followed by sudden storms that tore it all down. We are all one and all alike, if for no other reason than the excruciating and beautiful way we grow piece by unpredictable piece, falling, pushing from the debris, rising again, and hoping for the best. I decided then that this was what I would reply to Inga Tate, and what I would tell my son if I was ever fortunate enough to know him. That I had lived my life willing to face what came to me, and that I'd always tried to do the next right thing. I would explain that what I had learned most about becoming is that it takes time. I would say I had tried, as Will taught me, to go as a river, but it had taken me a long while to understand what that meant. Flowing forward against obstacle was not my whole story. For, like the river, I had also gathered along the way all the tiny pieces connecting me to everything else, and doing this had delivered me here, with 2 fists of forest soil in my palms and a heart still learning to be unafraid of itself. I had shaped myself by my kindred, my lost family and lost love, my found friendships, though few, my trees that kept on living, and every tree that gave me shelter, every creature I met along the way, every raindrop and every snowflake choosing my shoulder, and every breeze that shifted the air, every winding path beneath my feet, every place I laid my hands and head, and every creek like the one before me, rolling off the hillside, gaining strength and gravity, spinning through the next eddy, pushing around the next bend, taking and giving in quiet agreement with every living thing. I would tell them that this and the land that sustains me is what I had to offer my son. If he was anything like his father, and my deepest hope for him was that he would feel the fragile courage in who I had become, and he would find a place in his own frightened heart to give me the chance to love him. It's just like, her description is insane. Of just like
Holy crap.
the river, and like, it just puts it all together. It's just so good. Anyways, so highly recommend. I mean, we've talked about this book a lot, but highly recommend. It's really good. Just a good story. Then I read Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. I was reading that the last podcast, and I talked about it quite a bit then, but really good book. I haven't read the second one yet, but I highly recommend that one if you like it's kind of magical realism, and it does a little bit of historical fiction too. And yeah, just the author is really good, really descriptive, and the story is really good. It flows really well, and it's fun she writes about the time period she's in so vividly, both time periods, and I just think it's a really good read. Then I read Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. This one is spicy. Quite spicy. And it's good. It's about 2 competitive swimmers one's a swimmer, one's a diver, and they
Go off the deep end.
They sure do.
I don't know what that means, but it's the title of the book.
But yeah, they sure do. Anyways,
Her voice goes a little deeper. No,
a little
spicier. I don't know. Your voice changes when you talk about those books.
Anyways,
I see what you're doing. I was like, that's not a deep voice at all.
No, but your voice changes when you talk about those books, and it makes me laugh.
So it was good. Ali Hazelwood is like known for a couple other books. She's written Love Theoretically and The Love Hypothesis. And all of them are kind of geared around like STEAM. So science, technology, engineering, art, math. So all the main characters have like a central theme of being like doctors or medicine or something.
And now she is writing about a different kind of steam. But
these characters are also STEAM too, because they're in college.
You're blushing.
Also my
It's
pun.
actually warm in here though. But okay.
But also my pun. Whatever.
Then I read The Last Party by A.R. Torrey or A.R. Tor. I'm not sure which one it is. It's kind of a thriller, but not that thrilling. It's more psychological than anything. I'm doing great here, guys.
Power through.
This was the one that when I was writing my list of books that I had read, I was writing it down and I was like, guys, I do not know what this book is. So clearly it stuck in my mind a lot. It does have to do with murder and a past murder and a current murder-ish plan.
You are selling this book like crazy.
Okay, so maybe don't read this one. It was fine. It was fine. Then I read Love and Other Killers by Brynne Weaver. It's a short story. She's one of my favorite authors ever. She wrote the Butcher and Blackbird series. It's not the name of the Ruinous Love trilogy, but Butcher and Blackbird is the first one. And it's a short story that leads into her newest series that she's writing. And I believe the first book is out for that, and I'm so excited to read it. So the two series kind of combine a little bit, but they're separate. So it's like her kind of bridging that gap, because it's one of the characters you sort of meet in that trilogy. And I'm so excited to get to read like from her again, because she's really funny.
I like when books do that, when they like have characters that are developed in one, and then you take a character that had a minor part in that, and that leads on to the next story. Abby Jimenez is really good at that.
She is, yes.
I also think it's really cool when authors do like the short story like primer
Yeah.
for the next one, just to like, hey, like I haven't forgotten about you guys. Like here's a little like short story for this. Maybe it was like a early draft of like a beginning chapter or something, or like something they couldn't quite fit in, and they're like, oh, we don't want to scrap it.
Yeah.
There's like,
and I think this was a really like fun way for her to almost say goodbye to the other characters, but then introduce these new ones. So it was kind of like you as a reader to like shut the book on that one and then go to the next one. Because I'm honestly going to miss those characters because they're really funny and really fun. But now I'm excited to read the next one.
do you think there's a chance those characters like make
They
like
might.
a cameo, just like a
I think
little
they
appearance in
might.
like a village somewhere or
Yes.
something, or like a reference to them here and there?
Perhaps. For context, this series is the dark romance one, and it's where they're basically serial killers who kill serial killers. So it's
okay.
the dark romance, but that's the plot basically, is they're like hunting down other serial killers as serial
This
killers
is the
themselves.
light-hearted book she thought you should read.
This is the one that
The
you
serial
recommended to me
killers.
as
I
know,
a
it's
lighthearted.
serial
It
killers.
sounds heavy, but it's actually just really funny. It's a really funny book.
Like the serial killers killing other people sounds heavy.
It's
light and
very much
cheerful.
not. It's actually really funny. So I recommend that one.
It's actually a lullaby.
And this, for trigger warning, it is real spicy on that one too. Did I do the voice?
Yep.
Okay. That one's also spicy. Then I read two other short stories that I don't need to get into. They were just a seasonal, like around Halloween time. I read Hot for Slayer by Allie Hazelwood and Falling by Christina Loren. I think it might be Christina Loren or Christina Loren, I'm not sure. But there was just a bunch of short stories that were written by a bunch of romance authors that are really well known. And so those were not really anything crazy. It was just Halloween time and I wanted to read them, so I just read them. Then I read The Orphanage by the Lake by Daniel G. Miller. That one was really good. I read it on Kindle on our trip because Kindle's easy to pack in the flight. And it was a private investigator who was tasked to find this missing girl who she was living at the orphanage. Lots of twists and turns and plot twists, and you kind of see what's coming, but you kind of don't see how it all comes together. So it was a good one. I liked the thriller. It was better than The Last Party by A.R. Torres, or however you say that. So I recommend this one over that one. So I at least remember what happened on this one.
That's good.
And then lastly, I read The Wrong Daughter by Dandy Smith, another Kindle book that I just found for free on Amazon. And it was girl's sister goes missing 16 years ago, I think it was. And so we have two different perspectives. We have one perspective from this girl from, we don't know when, but it's just this perspective of this girl. We don't even really know who she is, but we just start getting her perspective of living in this manner. And then the other perspective is from the sister in present day, kind of reflecting on her life now. And then her sister comes back, actually, after being missing for 16 years. Ooh. And the sister is like, something is wrong. Something's not right here.
Interesting.
And so it's the whole story of her trying to figure out and get to the bottom of, is that her sister? Is it not her sister? And yeah, it was a good one. I liked it too.
Nice.
It kept the page. I read that one was one where it's like, okay, I just have to keep reading to figure out what the heck is going on. I think that second perspective from that other girl, which we don't really know much about as we're reading it, is a really good way to keep things kind of like rolling.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was good. Though that's all I've read.
That was a lot.
Sorry.
No.
Don't be sorry.
How dare you read books?
Oh.
It's been a while since we've done the podcast. So
It has been.
I have continued my William Kent Kruger little spin deal that I've been on since we saw him this summer. I've been listening to lots of his. So I've finished Boundary Waters, Purgatory Ridge,
Wow.
and Blood Hollow.
Wow.
And I'm currently listening. I'm on just chapter 2 of Mercy Falls. And in chapter 1, like, oh my gosh, crazy stuff is happening. Like, I need to go listen some more. So if we wrap this up quick, I have
Let's
a book to
people.
go listen to. No, I'm just kidding. And then I was on a little spree of reading some middle grade novels that our librarian recommended to me. And I read one that's set in verse called Otter, Odder. And it is the most adorable book I've ever read. And it's by Catherine Applegate. And it's set with this little otter who doesn't quite fit in with the other otters. That's why it's Otter, Odder. And he's currently at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and it backs up and tells the story of his life and how he ends up there, and then how he ends up helping the other otters. So,
did you say this is like a children's book or like a
it's a middle grade novel?
grade?
Yeah, and it's written in verse, which I don't always love as a...
Can you explain
way to
what
read.
verse is
Like-
compared to like a normal?
Like,
writing
instead
style?
of being written in sentences, paragraphs, it's written in like phrases, like poetry almost, but not necessarily having a rhyme scheme. And sometimes that's really hard to follow, but this one was written in a way that it did make it really easy to follow. And it was from his perspective telling his story. Very cute, very sweet, heartwarming.
Are there pictures?
Pencil sketches in some places in there, but they're not like primary to the story. They're more just like at the start of a little chapter, there'd be a little pencil sketch that were cute. Then I read another young adults middle grades novel called Lifeboat 12 by Susan Hood, and that one's a historical fiction about based on this true story of during World War II, during the Blitz, there was opportunity for these kids to travel on these cruise ships to America to live with families to get them out of London. And one of the boats gets sunk by a U-boat, and are you shaking your head that you know?
I was like, they do be doing that.
Oh, okay. I was like, do you not believe me? That's what the book was about, Ryan.
No, I was just like,
That does happen.
it was kind of just like an ADD, like kind of staring off in the middle of the horse, be like, damn, that'd be crazy.
That happens.
So it's it's the perspective of this boy who I think he was 11, and his detailing what happens. He ends up on Lifeboat 12 through this quirk of fate, and that's the one lifeboat that gets rescued.
So that's an actual program that like happened during the Blitz?
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's so
it was
interesting.
there was a chapter at the back that like explained the program, and I'll look it up because it's got initials like every other program that's ever been invented for it.
Could you as a parent like imagine, let's say like Canada is like attacking the United States, and like North Dakota, we're the front line, baby, and like to keep Canada safe, you ship us off to like England?
I can't imagine.
Yeah, I mean, even
There were
though
kids
like
as
we're
young
under
as
attack,
7
like
that were sent in this program, like sent
my
off to go on this
gosh.
boat and get a new life, and it wasn't good. But they were also previous to this. The story starts they're being bombed and having to be in the bomb
like, that's
shelters
it,
during
like-
the Blitz. Like
you're being attacked nightly.
Yeah.
That is
So,
a
like-
lose-lose.
it was. So I won't spoil it. And
I
tell you what
suppose that
happens,
is
but-
war.
I don't think you have to spoil it. I think we know who wins the war.
Good point. I kind of meant if the lifeboat makes it. It does. It's all good. But it wasn't good for the rest. I mean, it is based on a true story in which many people
That's crazy.
did not make it.
I had no idea.
And then I read another cute young adult novel called Nature Girl by Jane Kelly about this girl who, through a quirk of kind of being naughty and trying to show that what she can do, ends up kind of lost on the Appalachian Trail and hiking to get to her friends where her friend lives. And there's a lot of backstory to that and why she does it. But it was
Is this
really-
a fiction or?
Yeah, it was fiction.
Okay.
Although it did reference, in reality, the people who are the caretakers of the trail and who like look out for it to be kept up and garbage picked up and monitored in that way. And it was just a really sweet story. So those were
Nice.
my main ones. I had a few other
Nice.
in-between ones I listened to or read, but those were the main ones.
Nice. I can go into what I'm reading right now. Last time I talked about The Story Collector by Evie Woods. I paused that one actually. It was like it's a cute little Irish. Well, she's in Ireland, so part of it is an Irish family in the about 100 years prior to now, and then the other one is a person who's visiting Ireland and found that girl's diary. So we're reading that diary while she's also in Ireland experiencing this town, and so she's kind of, it's a dual timeline. I didn't really get too far into it, and then I took a pause, and so now I'm reading It by Stephen King.
It's a bit of a vibe shift.
So someone at work, one of our maintenance guys at work, recommended to me to read Stephen King because he's a big reader, and I was like, sure. I wasn't getting that into the Story Collector yet, so I was like, let's do it. And I had a credit on Audible, so here we go. Now I'm reading It. I am about 7 hours into it, which, if you know anything about it, that means I'm about a quarter of the way through it. It's about 45 hours.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a big book.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the story of when we tried to watch it with our friend?
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've heard the
so
story.
our friend Karen always wanted to watch horror movies. We all know how I feel about horror. So finally, one time, I relented. Fine, we're going to watch It. So this is back in the days of videotapes.
Is this the one from the 90s then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So we rented it as videotapes. And as we're watching, we were like so confused. And like, this movie makes absolutely no sense. Like, what is going on here? And we hung in there because it's also a very long movie. Not 45 hours, but it felt like it. And then discovered many hours into this ordeal that we had started with tape 2.
That is insanely confusing. Having read the book, or like part of the book, that would be so confusing.
And I just kept saying, this is why we don't watch horror movies. They don't even make sense.
I wonder why. Maybe they thought it was like a Star Wars situation where you start with like 4
Yeah.
and then you like
Yeah.
go back in time.
Then it'll
So
click.
1, yeah.
The other horror movie that she somehow manipulated me into having to watch was Rosemary's Baby. Do not recommend.
Never seen it, but I know about it.
Don't watch it, people.
I don't know about that one, but
Not a good movie. From what I've heard.
the book, reading from page 1, is really good, actually. I'm really liking it. I think Stephen King has an interesting way of writing ridiculously long books, but keeping you enthralled throughout. Like I said, I'm 7 hours in, but it does not feel like I'm 7 hours in. Yes.
I just made an observation about something that you like when you're reading. You really like a multi-timeline
I do.
story.
I very much do.
I kind of want to go back and look at how many of your books, it's like there's a person like now and a person like 100 years in the past and they like overlap. I would say like a good 50%.
Yeah,
of, like,
I'm a
what you
huge
read.
dual timeline or dual POV person.
Yeah.
Like those are big because that just like keeps me.
Sometimes dual timeline messes me up a little bit because it kind of like suspends it.
Yeah.
Like, suspends like the belief for me a little bit, even though it's like whatever. It's a fiction, obviously.
Yeah.
But like the dual POV, I love.
Yeah.
I think that's like such a cool way to write a story.
Yeah. Like
And
SJM Throne of Glass, where it's like
Yeah.
bing, 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 this story, this story, this story.
Especially when there's like 4 or 5 different POVs
Yeah.
and you're like always, and you like,
I forgot this was happening.
Yeah.
I was just going to say,
You
sometimes
finish-
in her books, I'll be like, oh, yeah.
I was so stressed about that 30 minutes ago.
like you finish a POV, like, I don't know if you guys have done this before, and you like flip forward to see how
Oh,
many
yeah.
more chapters
Yep.
you have to do
Yep.
before you get back to
I'm
that
like,
one.
oh, phew, it's only one. Okay.
I know, I'm like, 4 chapters!
yeah. I'm like, I gotta read fast.
I
And then you
know.
get stuck into that other one. And then you're like, 4 more chapters until this one.
I know. Sometimes, or like when they do the dual POV, and it's like back to back same POV. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
this is exciting.
Yeah.
Point of view, if anybody's wondering, POV,
Yes.
point of view.
Yes.
Anyway.
And it is a dual timeline story. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not, actually.
Yes.
I didn't
So-
either, and I even kind of watched the movie.
Okay, I don't
I've
know if
seen
that counts for you.
Like the remake that they did in like 2019
1 and 2?
or whatever. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, good.
Okay.
Liked him. Creepy.
Yeah.
The actor who plays it in
Pennywise?
who plays Pennywise in the new one, phenomenal. He
Okay,
does
I'm excited
such
to
a
watch
good
it.
job.
I'm excited to watch
Isn't
it.
Tim
after the
Curry
movie.
Pennywise in the old one?
I have no idea.
Tim Curry, who is
Don't ask her.
incarcerated in a blueberry.
from Psych.
Yeah, no, I know who
Nigel
Tim
St.
Curry is,
No.
but I don't remember who was in
No.
this movie because I tried not to watch
You
it.
watched it 30 years ago.
I know.
Come on.
But anyways, yes, it's dual POV or dual timeline, I mean. And it's characters reminiscing about when they were children and also them returning to Derry, which is the town. And that is it. Located.
And there's also a new TV show called Welcome to Derry or
Yes.
something like that on HBO.
On HBO, yep.
Yeah. HBO Max,
Yeah.
sorry.
So that's what I'm reading, and I really like it so far. And I do understand why Stephen King is a bit problematic. Some of the things that he says, I'm like, that's not okay. That is not okay. But
I enlightened you to a certain part of
I haven't
it
seen that.
is
I
infamous.
haven't gotten there.
Where everyone's like, oh, Stephen King's a weirdo. I'm not going to say
yeah.
it on the podcast. You can
Thanks.
look it up. But
Nah,
Yeah.
that's okay. I don't need to know.
Yeah, some of the... I gotta
Anyway.
separate art from the artist on that one.
yeah.
Did you have some discussion topics for us?
Yeah.
You're like
Do you
how I
wanna
just shifted
do-
us away from Stephen King. Let's talk about something else.
I have.
But
since
Stephen King
I-
is actually, it's really good. So I know you poo-poo and hate him, but I'm
Word
just...
of the day, poo-poo.
Yeah,
Who would have
poo-poo.
thought?
I think we should do
Word
like
of the
a...
pod, word of the pod.
Word of the pod. Poo-poo. And rainbow sparkly letters.
But for people who are actually interested in him, this is good because I think you can also let other people enjoy things. So
You can let other people have fun too, Mom.
You have fun with that.
Okay, since I didn't have any
Not
books to
stopping you.
talk, we're moving on to my thing. Since I did,
he just poo-pooed on you.
I don't know why I'm in trouble over all of this. I shouldn't sit in the middle.
yeah, it's a dangerous place to be.
I've known for a long time not to be between you two.
That's actually your own fault.
That's yeah.
It is.
Since I didn't have any books to talk about, I decided to come up with questions and hot takes for the pod. I did two different things. So I can ping pong back and forth between questions and hot takes, or I can do one or the other. What do you want?
Hit us with anything.
That's not helpful.
Question.
Question. Okay.
Hot take.
I'll ping pong.
Okay.
First question.
Is this the ping or the pong?
Pong.
This is a ping,
Okay.
clearly. We don't pong first. You don't pong ping, you
Pong.
ping pong.
Pong ping pong ping.
We're on track. If you were to own a bookstore,
Please.
I knew this would be a good one to start with. How would it be set up? And how would you arrange the books? Would you go by genre? Would you go by like mood for books? How would you want it set up? And then would you have it like, would there be like a sitting area in the front? Would there be like, you have to kind of like walk through the shelves of kind of like a library style? Would it be more like coffee shop style? What would you do? Your dream bookstore.
I want creaky wood floors.
Have to.
I want comfortable furniture, like leather furniture.
Leather furniture.
I want a coffee bar.
Yeah, big time. Want a coffee bar. I think I would have maybe displays for mood, but I would still
That's what I was going to say.
organize it by genre.
Books organized by genre with little like nooks with a mood or window displays or shelves.
Yeah. And I would want like big windows that you can just kind of set up and make cute and make like seasonal.
Are you guys related or something?
We might have thought about this before.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, also we'd like to shout out to Cindy because
Yes.
she has this bookstore dream and is collecting data and sending me adorable pictures and plans for a bookstore for when we can actually do that.
I
I'm in.
love that.
I'm in.
We also forgot the wine bar part of it.
Like, yeah,
We need
after
an angel
hours.
investor.
After hours.
Anyone interested?
Hello, listeners.
Dear Jesus, I'd like a lot of money.
We forgot to tell you that the second half of this is 1 hour of ads.
Here's rocket money.
Yeah. BetterHelp.com.
Factor meals.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, that's our vibe.
Off topic question. How do you feel about 2-story bookstores? Because I've only been in a couple and I don't really like them.
It would depend on how you set it up.
Yeah.
And also I'd worry about accessibility.
I think I would put my second story as an event space. I think I would make it where you could do like group things or like author
Book club,
readings
board game
or
nights.
yeah. I think I would make the second story an
That's
event
a
level.
fantastic idea.
A second
Yes.
story bookstore eliminates the use of that really cool ladder that slides along the aisle.
The ladder.
That is true.
We can-
Can't
But they never let
eliminate
you
that.
use it as a customer.
No, but it's good to
This-
look at.
But I guess we own the store, so we were climbing that ladder.
This has been used before, but the name of our bookstore is The Second Story. It has to be, right?
That's
It's a play on words.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody somewhere told us they've seen that, but
It has to have been done. I'm not
Yeah.
the most creative person in the world.
pretty close.
Thank you. All right.
Good
We're ponging.
question.
Thank you. I can thank the internet. We're ponging to a hot take.
Okay.
Reading in bed sucks.
Oh. Okay.
Unless you have those
Since-
glasses.
I was thinking about the glasses.
Yes.
Since I've been like reading, like lately, when I read, it's been in my bedroom before I fall asleep. I rarely find myself in a comfortable position.
That is
I
true.
am not
I
a
can
bed
never
reader.
prop myself up properly. I'm always like sliding down the sheets and like I have to like readjust myself.
When
Sometimes
it's hard
I'll,
on
like,
the neck.
yeah, like roll to the side and it's like reading in bed sucks. And people always say like, "Oh, I want to read before I go to sleep."
I'd also like to add, when you get old and you have bifocals, when you're reading in bed, it's sometimes either you're not wearing your glasses and then that's a problem, or you're trying to adjust your bifocals to the right spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I don't like how my sheets get preheated.
That is so true.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
I don't like
Like
that
I want to get into bed, like, and
And if it's a suspenseful book, we all know that you'll get
Get
all
a little
sweaty
warm.
Yeah.
warm and nervous.
or if the book is really good, I end up like sitting up in bed, my legs long, and I'm like on the edge, or I'm like kind of weirdly propped. Like,
yeah, like I'll do like the thing where I like to like sit up while I'm reading, so then I have to have like extra pillows behind my back
Yeah.
to support me, and then I have to like throw them off onto the floor,
Yeah.
and like Lauren is taking up 3/4 of the bed, so then I have to like
yeah.
not-
Lauren, the sweet angel that brought you
the sweet, beautiful, glorious
the
angel who I
Nintendo
love
Switch
so
too?
much.
I think we should not be digging on the sheets problem
Who
here.
hogs all of the bed.
So I believe we're all in agreement that
That wasn't. I guess
Okay.
we didn't do the hot take.
I
Right?
was
No, I thought it
reading-
was. That's perfectly fine.
I was reading the first Crescent City book, and I finished it in bed, and Sam was sleeping, and I was like, something happens. And I was crying. And I was like in bed, just like with the sheets over my mouth, just like,
which is better than the time that happened to you on an airplane.
yeah, that was bad. That one was, this
I
one
do-
wasn't as
That'd be
bad
rough.
as that.
I do read in bed though, but I
do
just
too.
usually read for not very. I can't read for a super long time.
It's like a 2 chapters
Yeah.
type of thing.
Part of it is like if I'm reading at night, I'm reading until I'm too tired
Yes.
to stay
Yeah.
awake. If I'm reading at night on the couch and I get to that point, now I gotta get up and I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta brush
Do
my
all the
teeth,
things.
Yeah.
I gotta take the dog out.
Does this happen to anybody when you read in bed? Then the next time you pick up the book, you have to go back a few pages
Yep.
because you were actually
Yeah.
mostly asleep for those last pages.
Yep.
I know
Yeah.
that my mom and I have talked about that.
All right. Back to Ping. What book has been on your TBR the longest?
Oh,
Oh my
snap.
gosh.
I would say, let me pull up my
Trying to visualize my
13,000
list.
page TBR.
On my shelf, I mean, visualizing my shelf there.
Guys, my friend Ashley, who I just went visiting last week, she's read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. She's one who has notoriously always said that she would not like fantasy, and she's like, anytime she's like, that is just weird, and I'm like,
And now what?
it's amazing, right?
And
And I
Do you want a
actually-
dragon?
I told her this
Yes,
too.
you
I was
do.
like, I genuinely think that, or I always thought you would like these, but I didn't want to push it because I knew that would drive you away. So I just stayed back. And now she's like, it's so good. I'm like, yeah, it is.
Okay, I don't want to say the name of this book, but I'm just going to tell you why this is the book that's been on my shelf the longest. I don't want to offend somebody and hurt their feelings.
Oh, just do it.
I have
Oh,
a really,
mother.
I also don't remember the name, but
Okay.
okay.
well, then
We all know this about me. If someone tells me you have to read this book,
you will refuse to
then
read it.
I'm like, okay. And it's
Yeah.
been on my shelf for a really long time because someone was very insistent that I had to read that book. So that's my book that's been on my shelf the longest, which I actually know the author, but I can't remember the name.
Who's the author?
Guys, stop
I'm not-
telling her to read that one Stephen King book. She's not going to.
There are no Stephen King books on my shelf.
I think I have an answer.
I'm
Okay,
not saying.
What do you got?
It is by Cassandra Clare, who is the author of the Mortal Instruments series, which is like City of Bones, City of Ashes, City, all those things. It's her Clockwork series. So there's Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, whatever. And they kind of play off of the other series. And I've read the entire Shadowhunter series, and I've had the Clockwork series since middle school. And I haven't read them, so that's probably mine.
I think that counts.
Yeah, that's probably mine, and I still want to read them. I just haven't gotten there. There's my answer.
Mine's The Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
I have not
that's a
read The
good
Lord of the
one.
Rings or The Hobbit.
That's a good one.
Any of them.
I've also always really wanted to read Narnia,
Yep.
the Chronicles of Narnia.
That's another one.
I like those books.
Yeah.
I've not read Lord of the Wings. Rings.
Lord of the Wings.
Or Wings. I haven't read the
Lord of the
Wings version either.
Lord of the Buffalo Wild
I
Wings.
tried to read The Hobbit once and I couldn't get into it.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
It's an older book. I'll do one more ping and then we can get to our recommendations.
Do you have more Pong?
Oh, sorry. Yes. I meant to Pong.
We're on Pong.
We're on Pong.
I would like Pong
I
and then
have-
Ping and then Pong.
I
That's
have
what I think we
so
can do.
many pings and
Okay,
Fuck
we'll
off.
answer fast.
Let's do
short
three
answer version.
more.
But we'll answer quick.
So
Ping.
Pong, Ping Pong.
Pong ping pong. We're close to something cancelable.
Okay. Don't.
Second hot take. Snacking while reading also sucks.
Yes.
I can drink anything while I read. Not a problem. I know where my mouth is. I know where the drink is. It's easy. Right? And I can like have my coffee with me. I know where everything's at. But if you give me like a bowl of goldfish or something while I'm eating, you give me like a muffin while I'm reading.
Classic reading
It
snack.
does-
Muffin.
What would you, when you're reading, what would you like to snack on?
Well,
Damn.
I agree. I've never thought of snacking during reading, period.
But like people who like,
On Instagram, they'll get their whole caddy with all their
Yeah.
snacks. And
and
I'm
they're
like,
like, me and my
Snackle
book
box.
day. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, you're there to read. Like, I'm not. If I want a snack, I'll close the
I'll go
book
snack.
and go get a snack
Yeah.
and come back. I'm not going to get crumbs on my book if you're eating
oh,
an
like
apple.
greasy.
Yeah, you get an apple, you get the apple juices on your book pages, and that's not good for anybody. Like, what are we doing here? Don't snack while you read.
Both hands on the wheel.
All
both
right.
hands on the
This
book.
is our guest here.
Don't know where that came from, but he's here to stay now.
Oh boy.
It's
I think
late
this
at
is a
night.
part Brian played in a play once in about 10th grade. I'm not sure.
I think I'm combining parts.
I think you are too. You were like a.
I played
Hillbilly
Adam,
one,
the
and then you were-
theater,
anyway,
the theater
okay.
kid, and then I played
Ping.
Bubba, who was the
Yes,
non-verbal
and these are
crocodile boy.
combined. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let me find a good ping. Oh, since we referenced this earlier, if someone is in a reading rut, what book would you recommend to them to pull them out of that rut? Not necessarily me. But if you had to pull someone out of a reading rut, that's already a reader. Like, you don't have to try to convince someone to become a reader. Like, they're already a reader. What book would you hand them to be like, I think this is like a good one to like.
I think like a
Help.
quick, lighthearted one.
I would say that or a thriller if they enjoy thriller, because I feel like thrillers like get you into it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
you
was
give
gonna
me a
say a-
lighthearted, and then you give me a thriller.
Okay.
Good boy.
And then I'll choose the winner.
I also would say like an Agatha. If you're a mystery fan, like an Agatha Christie, because they're like
yeah, that's kind
quick-
of what I mean with
quick,
that
fast
too.
read, and they're like not too deep, and they don't like bring you down or anything
Yeah.
like that.
That's kind of what I mean with like the thriller. Like it's like you just get into the story quick. Like there's not the build up
Big
and
world
the
building.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you're
just like you're right to it.
and then you like zoom through it, and you don't have. It's nothing that
Yeah.
intense or okay, light-hearted.
I think I'm gonna go with The Silent Patient
That's a really good one. I have read it.
by Alex
But-
that guy.
But yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like when you said like a thriller, like something like that, because you get into it quick. You got the multi-view, like the Dual POV.
Yes.
The multi-view.
Yes.
That's you.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that I think would be really good.
Yes. I also think as like if you're on a fantasy slump and you can't get into fantasy and like that's what you're kind of feeling like, but you don't want to get into something too big, One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig.
Oh, I have that on my to be read.
Maybe that's what I'll do because I think I have that book. I think you lent it
Do
to
we
me.
own that book?
I think I did give it
I
to
think
you.
you did
Yeah.
look-
If not,
yeah.
we can go upstairs and look. But it's a duology, so it's not like
Yeah.
you're getting into this like 10 book
And it's a smaller
series.
book too.
It's smaller and
Yeah.
it reads really quick too. And similar, it actually gets right into it. It doesn't go like into a huge world building. You go right away.
Okay.
So
Good recommendation.
thank you.
All right. Well, I don't know if this one would necessarily be for you.
That's fine.
But I would do like a lighthearted kind of pick you up book, like Find the Good by Heather Lundy is like a short story collection, and they like it. Okay, it sounds like it's not going to be lighthearted because she writes obituaries for her town's local paper, but she writes like it's called Find the Good because her job is like she talks about what a gift it is because she gets to find the good in people and hear about the good side.
Oh.
And she has another one called If You Lived Here, I'd Know Your Name. And she lives in Alaska, out like way on the point of one of the legs of Alaska. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
But and
The archipelago.
yes, that is
Archipelago.
apparently the word of the pod. And they're like short stories. You could read one and then set it down and not pick it up for a month, and then
That's actually a really good.
and you don't
suggestion,
have to
yeah.
like they don't have to tie together. You could randomly read chapter 7 and not read anymore, and you'd still get the idea of it.
You guys are good at this. Do you like read a lot of books or something?
Or talk about it on a podcast.
One or
Yeah.
the other. All right.
I believe we need to pong one more time.
One last pong.
Go.
Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong.
Pong.
Reading in public is only done for attention.
No.
Oh.
If you go to a coffee shop with your book and you like get a coffee and you're sitting at the table and you're reading a book, I think it's done for other people to be like, oh, look at that person reading their book in public or something like that. Like not like
I totally disagree.
not that's why it's a hot take. Like not like someone like at the lake or like somewhere
At
like
the airport?
like that's different.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
but
saying like
what if-
going somewhere with the intention to read a book at that place.
Okay, here I have a opposite view of that
for it.
because like tonight we had planned to meet here at 6:15 and I was done with my other stuff at like 5:15, 5. So my one thought was, well, I could just go sit at a coffee place and read my book because it's dark out and I didn't have time to go home and come back and I didn't want to intrude on Kaylin and Sam's time. So I might have sat in a coffee shop and read my book, but not because I wanted any attention, but it was like an option of what to do with my time.
Okay. Yeah.
Or it could be between appointments if you're like
Yeah.
somewhere with
I'm
you.
thinking more of like the Instagram like
I
look at
think
me
if
and my
you're
book and my
propping your
coffee.
phone up to record you while you're reading, then yes.
I was not planning to do that. I
Oh,
was just
really?
going to blend in a little corner, but then I just texted these guys and said, "Can I come early?" They were nice and said yes. So
Yeah, but I'm just like I don't know. I feel like that's not my place to read. Like I just wouldn't like pick up
maybe
my book
because
to
I
go
live
to a
out
coffee
of
shop and
town,
read.
I think of it differently because that's a place I could go in between. Like if I had
Yeah.
appointments in town or I had something here,
I get mega
in the
distracted.
big city.
the big city. The metropolis. Yeah. Okay.
I guess I don't really have a take.
I'm still 50-50 on it, but I just feel like
Can we do one more pong?
you don't got to do all
Do you
that.
really like this?
I like these.
You like pongs?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
By
can
the
do
way,
another
I
pong.
think a coffee shop is a great place to read a book. For what it's
I
worth.
don't.
So much like white noise with everything else going
I get
on.
so insanely distracted.
yeah, there's
I don't
a
think
couple
it's
different
a
types
bad.
of brains for sure.
I think it's a good place to read.
Yeah.
I think the people that go there for the intention of reading for like lengthy periods of time are there for attention and Instagram.
I'm there for coffee, actually. Like,
And the book it
primarily.
just happens to be there.
I brought the book to read and drink
Drink coffee. But
Yeah.
why didn't you just grab the coffee and go home?
That sounds like a place I would play
Because
video
then there's
games
things to
instead.
do at home, like projects and video games. Okay. Maybe it's a
Do we change your take a little?
no. It's lukewarm.
Okay.
Like
All right,
it needs maybe 30 more seconds in the microwave. Last pong
let's pong.
playlists.
Wait, did we just do ping pong pong?
Ping pong pong.
Okay,
It's a
that's
double.
fine.
It's a double hit.
That's fine.
Do I want this one?
Ow.
No, I'm gonna change it. Skip that one. That hot take was playlists for specific books don't work and shouldn't happen. Where people will create like Spotify playlists for like this song, and then you're supposed to like listen. I don't know if you're supposed to listen while you
I don't really know how
read.
that works either.
I've never done that.
Yeah, like some books they'll have it at the beginning. That's a newer thing.
Yeah.
Like I think Abby Jimenez
The
probably
Happy
has
Ever
some at
After
the beginning.
playlist has it because it's a book
Well,
about
that's a book about a playlist.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
some books will have it like, oh, this is like it follows the book, and I'm like, but some people read slower, some people read faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid. I don't like it. But I love listening to like instrumental music while I read, especially fantasy books. I think that's perfect. Anyway, Pong, last Pong,
We've just done ping pong pong pong. Wait, no, one extra pong.
ping pong, pong pong.
Okay, read the poem.
There are too many books.
Oh, whoa,
Clarifying statement.
whoa.
I think this is specifically tying to nonfiction, like autobiographies, self-help, like that type of stuff. I don't think this applies to like fiction and novels and stuff like that. I'm saying like I don't need to hear about your autobiography as a 25-year-old like influencer. Or
But if
something
you
like
just
that.
don't ever look into those books, like
I'm just saying, like, we could be using that paper for something else. Like, we don't need these books on the shelf. I don't need a 4
So
bookshelf
you're saying I
deep
should
section
stop my
of
biography
autobiographies.
that
Nobody wants it. you're too young. I think you shouldn't be able to write an autobiography until you're at least 40, unless some crazy shit's happened to you. Like, if you've escaped, like, North Korea, or like something crazy's happened, then you can write an autobiography, and that'll be voted on by the people. Like, do we want this? Yes or no? It's very democratic. I don't want to go in there and see like 3 different autobiographies by a chef.
I feel like we're getting into some like book banning over here.
I do too.
No, I'm not banning
Do
them.
you like ever
I'm
look?
not-
I
I'm
just
not
don't
banning
ever
them.
look at that book section because I'm not
just-
interested in that. book section.
Those bookshelves could be used for something more interesting.
No.
Counterpoint. Can you believe that anyone listens to our podcast? There's too many podcasts.
How much paper does our podcast take up, Sam?
A lot
It
of
takes up the
A lot
cloud.
of gigabytes in the cloud.
Electricity.
Yeah.
The
But like,
cloud.
there's
That's fake.
there's something for everybody.
The cloud is too dense.
It's
Someone
fake.
wants to read everything.
But those were fantastic questions and hot takes.
Thank you.
We should do this one again. Do you have more?
I have more questions. I have more pings. I need to come up with more pongs.
Okay, we should
I
do this
ponged on my
again.
pongs.
Or one.
Yeah, you used all your pongs. That was crazy.
I didn't really answer, but I feel like I kind of see what you're saying though with the books. Even in the fiction market, I feel like there's a lot,
Yeah,
but
like that
I don't think
didn't-
there's too many.
There's also readers like Tom who read deep, dark, depressing
This is
shit
true.
that like I'm not gonna read. But then like, but he's not reading this autobiography about this
But
nobody.
somebody must be, or
Yeah.
they wouldn't be
Or-
publishing it.
Like,
So
there's
let them
so-
read it.
There's so many cookbooks.
I like.
How many
cookbooks.
recipes could there possibly be in the world?
I actually really like cookbooks.
I love.
I do
cookbooks.
love a
I love
cookbook,
'em.
but do we need a
Yes.
billion slow cooker cookbooks?
Yeah. No, you don't need to buy them all.
What do you? I should steal them.
Let's go on to our recommendations. Speaking of books and places you buy books, my recommendation is a bookstore.
Do tell.
Well, how do we always end our podcast?
Until the next chapter.
Until the next
I
chapter.
found a bookstore called The Next Chapter.
No.
Yes, in St. Paul, Minnesota. And it was
Frickin' way.
an adorable bookstore with really cool displays. I thought of it right away when you asked your question because they really did they had genres, but then they also had like deep dark Halloween reads, fun Halloween. I mean, like, because we had just been there after Halloween, and they also had our staff recommends, and if you like this, try this sections that were really fun.
Can I ask
and
a question off of that?
Yeah.
How often do you buy a book based off of staff recommendations?
I actually do a lot because
I
I,
do
love
too.
when they
I
write
want
their
to,
little
but I
things on there.
never pull the trigger. I feel like
I feel like I do very regularly.
okay.
Yeah.
I agree. I love hearing their little.
Why
But
I
it is a
liked
good little
it.
preview, like a personal preview. But I just never
Yeah.
like perfectly connect with what they're saying. Okay.
I did actually this time. I bought one there, which I didn't grab them. So I'll tell you about it next time because I'll have read it by then.
No, you gotta
And
listen
then
to the
I
next one.
sometimes like in stores being like, oh my gosh, Gabriella and I would click. Or like
Exactly.
Dan, not for me.
Tom and Dan would get along. Yeah. I know.
Two peas in a pod, those two, Tom and
And yeah, so I bought a couple books because John said the words that he knows will make me. I was like, I don't think I need this many books. And he was like, we do like to support independent bookstores. And I was like,
John.
so find more books. Give me all the books. And so
John.
I
He's gonna
did.
parlay that into some woodworking
Yeah.
stuff for sure.
Yep.
You like to support local forests?
There
Local
you go.
lumberjacks.
I would like to say we also supported those stores on our trip. So it was, but
Very nice.
I forgot to take a picture or bring them. So I'll tell you about those books another time.
Another chapter.
On the next chapter.
Next one, yeah.
All right.
I wrote, I don't know, but then I thought of one. So it's all good.
That was close.
So I do sourdough. And I've just shared my starter with them.
I have a sourdough emergency to discuss with you after the show.
It appears he may have one as well. So,
We might have forgotten
A
about.
couple other people just
No.
said,
I've been taking care of mine, but I have a crisis.
oh, wonderful. Anyways, you guys still need to name your sourdoughs. Mine's Myrtle.
name their corpses. it
But
sounds
if
like.
you do
Hello.
sourdough, I highly recommend the website, blog, Instagram, I don't know all her places she's on, but Country Road Sourdough. She has amazing starter recipes, discard recipes, and other recipes too. So I've had like foolproof recipes from her every single time, and she gives a really cool like timeline. Like if you feed your sourdough at this time, then you can start at this time and then you'll build the recipe from here. So she gives you like a timeline itinerary if you want. And it's really good. I made from her a hot honey Parmesan and Asiago sourdough that was fantastic in soup.
Yum.
Did you know
So-
that song is not about West Virginia, but Western Virginia? Take Me Home, Country Roads?
Is Western Virginia in West Virginia?
No. It's
It's
like
like
the western
western
part of Virginia. Yeah. Your recommendation sounds awesome. And when we get a second sourdough starter from you, we will be using that. Because I'm pretty sure it did.
It's probably not actually.
Well, we haven't discarded it.
If you just scoop off the top, if it's gray, then just feed it and it's fine.
I'll have to look at it. 'Cause
All right.
whoops.
What's your recommendation?
I got a couple. First is get the Nintendo Switch 2. It's awesome. It's only $500, but it's really expensive. But it's really, really cool. Really like it. Two more. Today, can we all take off our hats and pour one out?
Yep.
Because today is the 50th
Oh,
anniversary of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
I feel like I nailed that.
You really did. It was really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When
Good job, Gordon.
Lauren hears this part of the podcast, she's going to roll her eyes so hard, she's probably going to sprain them.
I'm sorry, Lauren. This may have come from me.
When we were up,
Tis the gales of November.
they came early. The
Can I share my fun fact that I shared with you?
yes, please do.
It's not fun. It's actually
Pretty
somber.
depressing.
It is actually. You know how in the end of the song it says that.
Which we all know the song.
Well, I could find the words for you, but
I'm saying like everybody knows the
Oh,
song,
I
so
see.
like we don't need.
in the end it talks about how Gitchigumi, Superior, doesn't give up her dead. And if you read William Kent Kruger,
Doesn't give up.
yeah, if you read one of his books, I think it's Purgatory Ridge, you find out that is a true fact because the lake is so deep and so cold that bodies don't decompose, so they never float back up. So bodies that shipwreck when shipwrecks happen in Lake Superior where it's so cold and so dense because of that, it does not give up her dead.
Spooky.
This is a double fun fact. Do not drink the water in Lake Superior because that's nasty.
It's pretty diluted, I think.
Mostly the fish poop.
There's also fish
Also
pay,
the
and
bodies.
that's nasty.
I wouldn't drink water in any body of
And the
water,
amoebas.
but
And the amoebas. The brain-eating amoebas.
we all
It's
like.
too cold for the brain-eating amoebas. It's only
Maybe
in
not at
warm
the
water, fresh
surface.
lakes.
Anyway, what's your second recommendation? Third.
Third, technically.
Okay. I feel like we should be like doing a toast to the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Here.
I don't.
Lift up Bob.
Oh, there's another mug here.
There we go.
So many mugs. Sam, that's going to be hot.
Yeah. Oh.
Snuffed out.
Wait,
Okay.
shouldn't we be lighting
Like
it
those
for
young
the
men.
fifth?
Well, it was the
Representation of it.
Anyways.
And your third one.
Part of my rut is for reading rut is that I've been so invested in this YouTube channel that I kind of blame Sam for partially, called Project Fear, because Sam has been telling me that he and Kaylin have been watching these spooky ghost paranormal hunting videos on the YouTubes, and I was like, you know what? It's spooky season. I like to get spooked. So I'm going to watch, and there's like a series that I watch called Watcher where they like, there's one skeptic and one believer and they go into these haunted locations. Hilarity ensues. It's very funny. But I was going to look at the channel Sam recommended, which is Sam and Colby. They're very, very famous. They have millions of subscribers, millions of views per video.
Like us.
I'm not the
Exactly.
Sam reference, by the way. Just
Not
want to
you,
clear
Sam.
that up.
There are two people named Sam. And in one of their videos, there was this channel called Project Fear, who is my recommendation. It's 4 people. They're from Minnesota. There's a brother and a sister, and then 2 of their friends.
Are just the 2 of them from Minnesota or all of them?
I think 3 for sure. I don't know about all 4. But they go around all these haunted locations, and their big thing is like diving into your fear and like pushing past your fear, like trying to conquer your fear. And so like they do all the paranormal spooky stuff and they talk to spirits, whatever, with their like instruments. But then they always do, or not always, but like most of the time do like a part 2 where they separate in the location and spend like 4
Haven't they watched
hours.
Scooby-Doo? Never split up.
Well, some crazy stuff happened, but they split up and spend like 4 hours alone in this place, and it's just like it's tense and it's spooky. And I watched one where there was like, it was because a lot of it's like, okay, like it's whatever. Like I believe in ghosts, but also like I don't know if some of this stuff works or whatever. But I can kind of like suspend my disbelief. There was one where they were in an abandoned building, and it was like clear like squatters were living there, like homeless people. And they like were like hearing like footsteps like on the floor above them, and then there was like a used jacket like there, and like a fresh like pop bottle, and then there was somebody's like dentures just like sitting on a rusty pipe, but they could still see like the moisture on it, so like it was clearly fresh. And it was the tension
would
was
you
so
watch this?
high because they were like trying to like get out and like make sure they were all safe, and it was just like if you like Stephen King,
This
I
is for
think
you.
they're so good. They're really
Not for you.
it's a good mix of like
Don't worry, I
funny.
won't be tuning in.
At its base, like both channels, it's a great telling of history and then experiencing the history that is at that location.
Yeah,
firsthand.
like their Project Fear's most recent ones, they went to Gettysburg, and so they were talking about the history of Gettysburg through like these buildings, and then there happens to be ghosts here, and they're talking to this supposed like Confederate ghost, and they say like we're from Minnesota, the North, and like a lot of their responses are like, "Get out of here, like Yankee," blah 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 blah. So yes,
I would like to say that the place at which I am employed is notoriously haunted.
which I kind of want to come see.
and
when
she's
we're working
begging to have an experience.
There's
she said.
like several people with reports of things happening, and like, yeah,
Can we do a ghost hunt at your work and then post it to TikTok?
I would love to, but
Our
I don't
first
know.
TikTok video.
Paperback perspectives.
Paperback's paranormal perspective.
PPP.
Annette will not be participating.
Mom, you have to.
Yes.
You're the glue of the pod.
Nope, I'm out.
There are many reports of it in NDHC, which it's a 120 plus year old hospital. So
Where I worked for 4.5 years was also like pretty surely haunted.
by your grandpa.
Also that place. I was talking about Central.
Oh,
Central supposedly haunted, which I heard voices when I was there late at night one time. And I was like, I'm out. And I just left. And it was like a wailing like down the hallway. And I was like, I'm good. And
Some janitor with their headphones on, like humming while they do the floor.
they might have been. But I was like, we used to like to the other teachers, we would just go like down the hallway or like, and like the kids would be like, where's that coming from? Like, and then we would just pretend like it wasn't us. Obviously, I heard that from down the hallway like 9:30 at night one night. I ran out of there. But
I think we
also,
figured that one out.
Menards was also supposedly haunted by our grandfather.
Yes.
And apparently I was told the stories, and apparently it stopped after the Cubs won the World Series, and he was able to rest
There you go.
peacefully.
There
What
are
a
many
podcast about books.
There are many stories.
Just got a bedtime reminder on my watch. I think we should wrap up.
Well,
At NDHC, there's many stories from night shift nursing who like they'll like look out and it looks like there's a person like standing there for like admission, and then like they look again and they're gone.
do you have security cameras? Can I see these things?
I mean, we do have cameras, but I do not have access to said cameras. So
You should talk to your security people to see if you can like find these spooky things.
probably won't do that.
Yeah.
Let's
Our
wrap
TikTok
up.
would blow up.
Anywho, if you want to get more paperback perspectives, you can find us on Instagram at paperback_perspectives. Our Instagram manager sometimes forgets to post, but it's all right. You can find us on X or Twitter at paperback_pod, TikTok at paperback.pod, YouTube, just searching Paperback Perspectives, or you can email us at paperbackperspectives@gmail.com. If you have any questions, feedback, segments you want us to do, book recommendations, anything you
Want to
can
be a
think of.
guest.
Want to be a guest. Anything you can think of, email us and let us know.
Spooky ghost stories.
All right. If you
We'll
have
come
spooky
investigate
ghost
your
stories.
haunted location with my mom.
Nope.
That would be awesome if you did that.
Nope.
Do you know how many
All right.
clicks you would get? We got to get
Thanks.
them clicks.
Thank you to our
Gotta
listeners
get
for
them
putting up with
clicks.
this. And thanks to Sam for being our engineer and producer and editor and all the things that the rest of us
Cut
don't know
that
how
guy's
to do.
mic.
Also, thanks to... Who am I forgetting? I was going to say Lauren, but Lauren's not here tonight. I was going to say Lauren for all things she does in the background to help us out, like make us bookmarks.
And taking care
things
of my
like
dog while I come be
Yeah.
annoying for an
All
hour
right.
and a half.
So I think that wraps it up. Until the next chapter,
Until the next chapter.
Until the next chapter.
this has been Paperback Perspective.
It's by Paperback Perspectives. Bye.
Boy, we